Darrell Jazz Johnson here with Danny Green at the Danny Green basketball camp. Danny, how we doing today?
Doing great, man. Having a good time.
Let's go back to a couple of weeks ago. Was there any doubt in your mind that you would stay with the San Antonio Spurs?
Actually, there was. We weren't sure what was going to happen. It was very up in the air, but they made some great moves to be able to free up some space to be able to bring guys they wanted back, and they let it be known that they wanted me to come back. I wanted to be back. I let them know that, and we made it happen some way, somehow. And I'm just happy to be in the same city that I kind of started the career of me, being somewhat of a decent player in.
Now, of course, part of the moves that the Spurs organization made was bringing back Tim Duncan and Manu and everybody else. But the free agent acquisitions of LaMarcus Aldridge, David West, what were your thoughts when you first heard about that?
I was excited. It made my decision look that much smarter to come back. One reason why I came back is I felt we had a good chance at getting some good players and making another good run at it. So when they came along, it made me look, like I made a really smart decision, and it made my decision. It felt more comfortable. So either way, I was still very excited, very happy about my decision, but it made this, that made it much more exciting.
When you look back on your NBA journey, the adversity you faced playing at, you played in a D League, played in Slovenia for a while. What does it mean to have come to this point?
It means a lot, man. When you reflect back, just the road that I've taken to get here, I said sometimes it feels like a dream. I just hope that I don't wake up. But I said it was a long roller coaster ride, and to get to this point, it took a lot of hard work, a lot of grind, consistency, just being persistent in my workouts and everything that I did. And luckily for me, God's put me in a great position, and has paved a good way for me.
You're one of the few North Carolina Tarheels who has won both the NCAA championship and an NBA championship. Among those others, Michael Jordan, James Worthy. Contrast winning a college championship and then an NBA championship.
They're both very hard to do. It's hard to compare and contrast, but obviously in the NBA, it's a playoffs. You play teams, you have to beat them 4 times, which is harder, I think, anyway. It's a longer season, and it's harder to do in the playoffs to beat a team 4 times. In the NCAA, it's still hard because not even the best team wins every year. You can have a bad night and lose. So it's a one-game elimination. In order to be focused, each night, every night you step on the floor for the tournament, it's not easy to do. It's very tough. So winning that was definitely great and tough to do, and a memory I'll never forget. But winning the NBA title, I think, is a little bit harder because of how long the season is and how many times you have to beat a team.
Now, you obviously put a lot of time and effort into putting camp together, and of course you're working on your game during the summer as well. But what are some things that you get to do during the off season that you might not have time to do during the NBA season?
Travel. Not saying we don't travel during the year. It's just not the places that we want to go. I like the cities we go to. It's all in the United States. Summertime, I try to take as much time to see other countries, different places as much as I can. And enjoy it as much as I can. I want to see a little bit of everything. Everybody wants to travel the world. Everybody has a bucket list, and we're able to do that in the summertime.
So speaking of traveling to other countries, what's some place that you've been before that you would love to go again, and what's some place that you haven't been that you would love to go?
Would love to go to Australia. I haven't been yet. I've been to Brazil, which was nice. I've been to Spain, Israel, Russia, China. Those are places that were nice, and I would love to go back at some point. But it's hard to go back to those places and not try to see a new place at the same time. They say life's is short, but it's actually pretty long. But it's not long enough to go to every place once and then go back to some places twice. So you got to be strategic where you go with how you go about it and what countries you want to visit. So, and we don't have a lot of time in the summertime, so I got to take advantage, try to see new places. But I'll definitely have to go back at some point when I get a chance, if I can.
All right, thanks a lot for your time. We're going to let you get back to the kids. Thank you. Appreciate it.